Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Luigi's Mansion for Hallotober. And yeah, so we're oh, damn it, Luigi, jeez. So we're continuing on uh, through the main floor of the mansion, and we gotta catch some ghosts in this bathroom here. Yeah. Oh, we're getting a call from you again. So there's all types of ghosts to find. Like there's the orange ones, which are kind of the default. There are green ones which throw bananas at you. There are these ones here which like grab you. I guess is the term. There you go. I got a key, Luigi. Nice job. I keep hitting the A button. I didn't mean to. You're just supposed to press the B button, but so yeah, there's all kinds of. There's these ones that come out of the floor. Like there's mice ghosts. There's bat ghosts. There's like a whole shit ton of variety in this game. And I mean the gameplay, like when you get down later into it, you could say it could be repetitive, but also it's just like, also too, it's oh, I'm just gonna ignore that explosion behind you, Luigi. But yeah, this is our next major area. So these guys, these are basically Shy Guy ghosts, and you just gotta suck their masks. That doesn't sound right. Oh, that doesn't sound right at all. So you have to take their masks off with your vacuum cleaner, and and um, and uh, and then you expose their hearts and suck them up. And then now we're fighting. I think these are the twirling Rolindas. I think they're called. So yeah, you just gotta wait. Like the others, you just gotta wait till their heart's exposed, and you can take them out. One thing you can do for these ghosts is that you can use the Game Boy Horror to scan their hearts. So like you'll go into this like first person mode, you can scan their heart, and it basically gives you a hint on what their weakness is. But yeah, these parts, this is what I meant like before. Like besides like the battle, like with the Battle of Chauncey over, I am in uncharted territory for the most part. I have no idea what is happening or where to go or whatnot. So it's gonna take. So, like I said, you're probably gonna see a lot of cuts. A lot of cuts in between moving through rooms and stuff. Just because I'm trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, this game is like this game like it holds your hand just enough, but you can get lost in it with what's happening. I like that, there's besides like like the ghosts have like all sorts of colors, and there's also elemental ghosts that we'll see late. Oh yeah, this is another one. There's another of the blue chasey ones I was talking about. The best feeling in the world is when you have like multiple ghosts shine in your flashlight, and, and you can just get them in one take. Like you get multiple ghosts in your suck. So yeah, I am not doing a very good job right here, but yeah. I swear I was like trying my hardest to get these ghosts up, sucked up, but So we're just gonna press that button on the wall, which you can only see with the mirror there, which is actually a nice detail. And what is this? The room's extending. This is weird. Oh yeah. Besides the A button, besides also checking, like besides checking out environmental objects and interacting with stuff, if you use the A button by itself, like when you're walking through the hallways and whatnot, it's basically your Mario button, which is just Luigi calling out to Mario. I wish I used it more during the first like couple sessions, like when I'm on my way through like the next room and stuff. I wish I had used it a lot more. But yeah. So now that we've pressed that button, we basically freed the booze from captivity. Which yeah, nice going, Luigi. So one of the other things you can do in this game, which you, as far as I'm aware, you need a certain amount of them to access the final boss, but, so there are 50 boos in the mansion now. In various rooms you can go after. So power over one. Okay. So yeah, there's 50 boos, and you gotta basically just catch them. And we'll show off how to catch them in a little bit, but what was I saying? Anyway, so we're going to, for this playthrough, I'm gonna catch all the boos. So we're collecting as much money as possible in this playthrough, and we're gonna catch all the boos, and hopefully all the portrait ghosts. I don't know if there's gonna be some that I miss or whatnot. If so, then I'll just depending on how this playthrough goes, it's basically gonna turn into like the last few parts are gonna be like cleanup before the finale. So we'll see how we'll see how things go. So we're just going back into the rooms that we were in before. And, so yeah, you have a boo radar. And, when you interact with oh shit. When the light's blinking red, then there may be a boo hiding underneath there, or there may be some other thing hiding in there. But yeah, you expose the boo and then you just suck them up. You don't need to wait for them, like, you don't need to expose hard or anything like that. You don't need your flashlight. But, most of the time, the boos are in rooms that are already lit. So it's a good idea to go back to each of the rooms that you've been in and just open the door, Luigi. It's a good idea to go back to each of the lit rooms and find out where the boos are and catch them. And sometimes they can be kind of mischievous, like they'll move in between rooms and hallways and stuff, which is kind of annoying, but that is just the nature of the beast. So this is like I guess a secondary objective in this game, but it's also, I think it's kind of mandatory at the same time, because you need a certain amount of boost to access the final area, which I think is 40. So you don't need all 50 boos before you go there. It just helps. And as the game goes on, like, their HP increases like exponentially. Like right now we're facing boos that are like in the 30s, in the 50s, stuff like that, maybe in the 60s. But like, yeah, we're gonna see some really annoying stuff, like really annoying HPs later. I'm saying this as I'm like, I've not recorded more of the game yet. I'm going to later. I'm going back to it later, but like, yeah. Come on, Luigi. Get that ghost. But yeah, one of my goals for the playthrough is to get all the booze. And as much money as I possibly can. Get all that dough. Get all that cash. Get all that dough. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I'm probably just checking the other rooms just to make sure. Yeah, there's a spoon here. So it's a good idea. So sometimes, like, you might need to press the A button near an object. Sometimes you might need to suck it up in order to... And, just use the vacuum, Luigi. There you go. There we go. That was easy. So, yeah. 50 booze feels like it's a lot, which it probably is, but at least it's nothing unlike... It's nothing like Mario 64, where Mario 64 was just like it was, you know, you're doing... Oh, jeez. That was 120 stars in Mario 64. Like, that was ridiculous, but... So something fell in the toilet. We have to see what it is. Ah, it's a key. I'm just... How? See how big that key is and how small that toilet is? It's a miracle it even got flushed down. See, when you're walking through the hallways, you don't really need to... You don't need to interact with the ghosts here. You just can walk and move on. So this here is Madame Clairvoyant. Who are you? So throughout the game, you'll find certain items that are Mario's that he dropped, which one of them is like Mario's hat, Mario's glove, Mario's shoe, all kinds of things. And basically, you bring them back to her, and she'll basically like give you premonitions on the fate of Mario, which is basically stuff that you already figure out on your own throughout the game. So it's useless, but it's part of the joke. So yeah, we're just checking all the areas here and making sure we're getting all this shit done. And then we're gonna check this next room here. Oh no, mirrors. So one thing that I forgot to mention, one of the cool things you can do with the Game Boy Horror, which I don't know why I didn't mention this beforehand, but if you use the Game Boy Horror and search a mirror, it warps you back to the first floor, like the first area you enter when you enter the mansion, which I guess is mostly just made for like backtracking purposes. Man, I'm really sucking at this. No pun intended. Come on, get in the corner. Sometimes these rooms, like at least from my experience anyway, it feels like there's a little too many ghosts in here. And then there are occasions where you just get ambushed by ghosts, and it can feel kind of cheap. Come on. Come on, Luigi. There you go. So, like that other room, there was like 3 ghosts at the same time trying to grab you. And, my health was just going down like crazy. So this is a kind of situation where you need to, like, try and get them both in the same light and stuff. Or you can just, take them on one at a time. Yeah, I hate to do this, but this is the rest of the part, by the way. I think this is the last one. I hope it is. There we go. So we open our chest here. Oh, what's inside? So we get our first elemental medallion. This is the fire medallion. And basically, you can light things on fire. There are 3 medallions you get throughout the course of the game. First one is the fire medallion, next one is the water medallion, and then the last one is the ice medallion. I don't think there's any more after that, as far as I'm aware. But, yeah, you basically just use these for, like, puzzle solving and whatnot. And, I'm going to be a real idiot here in the next part, because this is where I had to look up a guide and just like, what am I doing here in this room? Because you get trapped in here. And, yeah. But yeah, we'll figure out what to do next time. So I'll see you guys later for more Luigi's Mansion action. But take care, everyone.